Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, folks of all ages, all sizes, and everybody in between. I hope you're all doing wonderful tonight. Hope you're all taking beautiful care of yourselves. We are back at it again with some more of this lovely, lovely randomizer in Elden Ring, and I hope you're all at least a little bit excited right now, because honestly, it's been a lot of fun. It really has. I can't even complain about this at all, because this is one of those games that you just kind of hop into, you have fun with, you play it as much as you can, and honestly, it just never really gets tiresome for me, frankly, because the game loop is just, it is the loop, honestly. So, I'm going to go ahead and get these links out as they need to be, as where I need them to be, and we're going to hop right into it here tonight. But folks, if you haven't already, and you're just getting in, and you're just getting settled in for the night, be sure to leave a like if you haven't already. Be sure to also get yourself a nice little cup of something, whatever you need to enjoy your night. And yeah, let's get right into it. Let's see if our current character, Jimmy, has what it takes to beat Elden Ring deathless on a randomizer run. Damn, I have already sunk about 2 hours into this character so far. That is a heck and a half of something, isn't it? Oh, hey, Elden Beast. Welcome, welcome. Good to see you tonight. Hope you're doing wonderful. Alright, so last time we left off, and I have kind of forgotten a little bit of last time we've left off, but last time we left off, I think we were trying to make our way over into the Altus Plateau. We had officially beaten another rune boss, if I'm not mistaken. I think at this point, I'm probably going to see about heading into Raya Lucaria, though I may not be able to do that right now, if I'm not mistaken, because Where do you get the finger in the base game? You get it from... There's one on one hero gravesite that you go to on your way to the top of Mount Gelmir, and that's where you pretty much find it. It's at like pretty much it's in that gravesite. That's where you find it in base game. Like that. There we go. And I don't need to kill this dragon, but I have a very, very strong sensation to do so anyways. So I'm going to go ahead and kill him. Yeah, this should be fine. This is great damage. Alright, finger flick him. Finger flick him. Beautiful. Alright, go ahead and flick this dragon in the foot. Walk behind them, they're going to swing their tail. Roll the attack. And that's a dragon down. Beautiful. Not even a hard boss. Yeah, no problem. Oh, Somber 2. That would have probably been... That guy is really, a little bit imposing, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, sir, I'm just gonna collect this item from your crotch real quick. Don't mind me. Okay, so I have gone to see EG already. I think we have to technically go up through... Well, if we want to go to Altus right now, I think we actually have to take the other route. So, fair enough. Of the Flies of School. Read mid of the Flies of School. Okay, alright, well, no worries. No worries, Bacon. We'll see you when you get back, bud. No problem. Either way, I hope you're doing well tonight, and I'm sorry you're stuck with the mid of Flies. That's not too awesome. That's not great. They need to probably... You know, I don't think this is said enough, but I don't think they update books for schools often enough. Like, I mean, like, I get that classics are classics for a reason, but at the same time, books and what is, like, current literature should probably update to some extent, right? At least to some extent. But, you know, after this, do a boss item fog randomizer. If I can get all of those mods installed properly and make it all work, I will probably do that at some point or another. I'm probably going to make a focus point, though, to do the... I'm forgetting what it's called right now, but it essentially turns Elden Ring into, like, a lot more of an MMORPG, frankly. Also, on that note, again... oh, hey, look at that! We actually did need that. That's a key item that I did need. On that note, though, I will say the easiest way to convince me to do something would be participating in the raffle that I set up and suggesting a certain thing. Yeah, the Convergence mod. Thank you very much. So yeah, that would be my recommendation if you'd like me to see me do something in particular. Wow, was that dragon worth 29k, or did I already have like a solid K on me? Huh. I am completely forgetting it. Whatever. I'm gonna go and live with what I got right now because, I mean, I think I'm personally very good. I got, like, a +9 finger and a whole lot of levels in me. Yeah, we should be fine for this. We should be fine to go through here. Gotcha. Well, on that note, again, Elden Beast, I unfortunately have to say to you, but, like... I do set up a raffle to be as fair as humanly possible, because just taking suggestions in chat, I mean, I'll tell you what, I will toss in one suggestion of your choice into that raffle, even though you don't have a Discord. I'll toss it in there just to go ahead and essentially get it in there. Yeah, I'll toss it in there for you, okay? I'll go ahead and specify that Elden Beast really wants to see a randomizer fog weapon enemy randomizer. And I'll do that for you this one time. Fuck this guy. How dare he stand up on his toes like that? He's a goofball, a goober really. Shouldn't be doing that. Or what's this item? I don't even know if I need this item. I don't even know if I need items right now, actually. Also, just running through this cave system is kind of too dangerous to be fucking around like this. Oh. Yeah, no, definitely. Oh my god. Yeah, no problem. I figured that is the least I can do right now. Placidusex's Ruin. Not really that good of an item. Can't really say that was actually even a good pickup, but whatever. We still have it now in case I somehow pivot into dragon incantations, which is unlikely. One thing I've noticed about randomizers, you don't really pivot into magic or faith at all. It just never happens. It's also just really never the right move in most cases, so. Useful for a skip. What skip actually uses that at this point? Because, like, honestly, I usually keep most of these things on lockdown, but I can't tell you off the top of my head which one that is related to, like, which skip that works for. Faramazula. Which Faramazula skip? Because if it's the one where you hop over the railing to get on over past the birdie fun run, because I mean the bird fun run, you don't need that skip. You don't need that for a skip at all. You can just do the skip. Maybe it helps with it. I'm actually unfamiliar with that one. In that case, if that is the case. Ugh. Yeah, and the ant being there isn't really awesome. But luckily, the ant is flying and getting out of my way, so yay for that. Just after Godskin Waterfowl Ash of War mixed with Placidusex's Ruin. Oh, okay, so that's the one that gets you right to Malekith's Arena. That one, unfortunately, I think is patched. Yeah, that one is just patched, which sucks, because it was a cool one. But yeah, it is just patched. Yeah, I think it got patched after, like, patch 1.05, if I'm not mistaken. I try to keep a pretty hard track record of, like, what skips worked and what skips didn't work anymore for Elden Ring. And, like, they were pretty consistent about removing things from Elden Ring when it came down to it, which, unfortunate, because, like, there were so many good skips at the early game of this game. I don't even really need to kill the spellcaster, but I will do it, because I fucking don't care for his bullshit. Yo, she's trying to finger me, and that's not awesome. Yeah. I mean, honestly, again, like I said, it's a really cool skip, and I loved when they figured it out. I think at this point now, most speedrunners, they usually just go with a zip. Which, I mean, zipping is cool. It's just, unfortunately, one of those things that not everybody can do. So, does it suck that not everybody can do it? Kind of, but also at the same time, I love the fact that, like, if you ever watch Distortion 2 streams, he pretty much just says, like, yeah, they just can't fix it. They don't know what to do to fix it, which is awesome. Yeah, zipping is complicated. Zipping is complicated, and that's fucking Rykard. Do I have the Dragon Slayer Spear already? Or Serpent Hunter? No. Okay, so this is gonna give me Serpent Hunter, which I'm wondering if I back out of the arena once I get it. This should give me that. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Our chug flask. So cool thing about this boss fight, because the randomizer was like, hey, we realize that this is kind of a bullshit fight because of how it functions. The weapon, the fire, does nothing to you here, which is nice. Or a lot of my bad. Ooh, that's unfortunate that Rykard got that off. Alright, big meaty chunkers. Good news is he's staggered, like, very easily right now, which is very nice. Oh yeah, like, honestly, when it comes to weapons for a randomizer run, this is probably, like, the godful in all consideration. It is genuinely, like, one of the best weapons in the game. But I'm not going to be using it. As much as I would love to use that weapon, I'm not going to use it simply off the basis that it is indeed just... It's free. It's incredibly free. Not that I don't love free stuff, I just, you know... I'd like the run to be at least somewhat of a challenge, and that is one of those few weapons that if I really did it correctly, it would make everything just a cakewalk, and yeah. Plus, also, you guys wouldn't get to see the finger in action, and I like the finger. I really do. So, I'm gonna go ahead and mute myself for 2 seconds here, take a drink of my drink. Alright? Next thing I know, you're gonna be there? I mean, yeah, I guess that's true, because this is a new run. I mean, I know we fingered the shit out of Elden Beast last time, but it is entirely possible that we run into a new Elden Beast. So, yeah, that is absolutely true. Have the dumbest arena to fight. Honestly, yeah. Funny enough, the wrong arena for Elden Beast to fight Elden Beast in really is always just an arena that is too big. If it's an arena that's too big for Elden Beast, then, like, it's always just the worst arena possible. If it's arena that's, oh. Is that Adula? Adula looks kind of sick. Like, I don't think Adula gets enough credit. Oh my god, Adula looks hot. Like, damn, that is a spicy looking dragon. Fuck. That is a really good design. Like, normally you can't really see Adula that well because of the darkness, but, like, jeez. Oh my god, yeah, that's a really good design. Golden Seed, we love to see it. Go ahead and go over this way, collect a quick item or two. What is this gonna be? Grave Glovewort 7. You know, I might try to get myself a summon if I can. Though if I don't find a summon that I really care about using, I'm not gonna worry about it. So, Intelligence Not. Not bad, can't complain. Furry alert. Oh my gosh, you goofball. First and foremost, that would technically be a Scaly alert, because that's a dragon, my boy. Second of all, I just meant it simply in the context of, like, the design is just wonderful. Fucking try to call me out on simplistic design choice enthusiasm? Oh, you goofball. You goober. Really, truly. So I don't know tonight if we're gonna go too far. I'm gonna definitely push it as far as I think I want to. Should I go? You know what? Let me go ahead and level up real quickly, because if I do walk into the wrong arena, I want to make sure that I don't have anything on me that's important. So let me go ahead and level up real quickly, because I can. That's also extra damage, which is awesome. Radagon is a good sword. Radagon is a pretty good sword, yeah. From what I understand, Radagon's pretty good. The only downside to it is that it is holy. But the Ash of War is really good. Everything about it is really good. I mean, really, honestly, the only reason the downside of it being holy, it just kind of comes down to the fact that, like, holy damage just isn't really that good for most things. And, like, it's an unfortunately consistent theme. Oh, I'm gonna leave. Fuck that guy. That is not one I want to fuck around with. Not even close. That guy is terrifying. Even with our current stats and current build, the way that it is, that guy right there is, like, the guy. He's the one to kill the run. So I'm not gonna give him the chance to. No. No. Yeah. Funny enough, though, whenever it comes to any of the Soulsborns, I feel like Holy is always one of the weakest things you could do in any game. Even when you have, like, a completely busty Thickums kind of weapon, like Radagon's sword, it just immediately loses out to, like, pure flat damage, frankly, in most cases. Unless you're doing specifically... Golden Bow. Unless you're doing specifically PvP. Because in most cases, PvP is where holy damage and, like, magic damage and shit like that shines. Because it's always damage that, like, eats through people's armor, or eats through people's physical negation. Because most folks always prep for physical negation, so... I guess I might do a couple boss checks here and there. I'm probably not going to go out of my way for boss checking, just because when it comes to boss checking, I really shouldn't be risking anything like that. Yeah, not at all. But we'll probably do a couple here and there, see what we got in front of us, play it out. That's a Deathrite bird. And who's that on the left? That is... Okay, you know what, honestly, it sucks because of the Deathrite bird. The Deathrite bird makes things so much worse, but the Tibia Mariner is absolute cake, so that we could bully the shit out of a Tibia Mariner. That's fine. There's a lot of checks on our way up this way in there. Yeah, actually, yeah, there's a lot. Close them down real quickly before we get into a situation, because I don't want to deal with that. Deathbird face. Morning Star and a golden seed. That's okay. Well, you know, golden seed is always welcomed. More golden seeds is always welcomed. So yay for that. Well, there's another 2 of the tree up ahead of us. There's going to be another check on a... I'm forgetting what it is right now, but it is going to be a check. And then there's also technically a Morgott check, I guess, if I want to, but I don't have to. Yeah, there's like a handful of checks on the way through here, and then there's also the merchant, so we got a few in front of us. Godric's Great Rune, that's like... okay, that's actually kind of an insane pull. That's really good. Alright, so this lad right here, I'll see what it transforms into. Oh, that's easy. Alright, yeah. What is wrong with these hands? Okay, well, you know, I guess I fingered the hands? That's... There's certain things I really wish I didn't have to say when I played this game, but sometimes it comes out of my mouth, and it's like, alright, okay. Okay, yes, there is an item right here. Wonderful. Somber 3. I do need more stones. I'm not desperate for stones right now, because, like, I'm probably just going to be using the finger the whole time. Rotten Breath, that's kind of big. Yo, Potato Boy! You just got off your shift and you're making dinner? What are you making tonight? What is the dinner of the night, my friend? Also, how you doing? I hope you're doing wonderful. I hope you're doing amazing, really, honestly. I feel like sometimes weeks can be way too long and we're only into Tuesday right now. You've got no clue on what you're making tonight? Okay. Well, if you're looking for any suggestion, I can always give you the best suggestion ever. That is tacos, my friend. Tacos are so insanely easy. Like, all you have to do for tacos is quite literally just cook meat. And then whatever else you want in that taco, cheese, tomatoes, all that stuff, it's all stuff that you can just cut at your leisure, so. Nah, but tacos are tomorrow, but it's Tuesday, my friend! Ooh, boiled crab, that's amazing. Actually, boiled crab is amazing. That is a pretty good pull. That's a mediocre item. Got plenty of arrow sources right now. The crab is not too bad, though. 1,000 is a bit expensive, but, like, it might be worth it to get a couple of those, in all seriousness. So, I might actually, real quickly, just sack for 4 of these real quick. Yeah, you know what? Yeah. That's really good. Also, he sells boluses, which isn't too bad. Ooh, nice. Tacos are tomorrow. You know, I'm not gonna lie, I totally thought it was Tuesday. I had a day off for my birthday. And I'm not used to having Mondays off, like, ever. So, yeah. Fair enough. Okay, Taco Tuesday is indeed tomorrow. You're 110% correct. My bad. That is a big L on my part. Sushi is a wonderful time. Sushi is always a good time. God, I love sushi. I think the more I've had sushi, the more I just want it to be just straight raw fish, honestly, in most cases. Did you have fun? Oh, I had a wonderful time. Honestly, it's been so long since I've just been, like, just pure, absolute laziness. I'm so used to, like, overworking myself in most cases that, like, I'm just like, yeah, did nothing today. Oh, I thought that was a statue, my bad. I was really happy with it, though, honestly. So good. Blueberry bagels, and you're gonna roll with that? Nice. Breakfast for dinner sounds pretty good, too. Breakfast for dinner is underrated. It doesn't happen nearly enough. Breakfast for... Okay, you know what? That's actually a really easy boss. We're fine. We're golden. Yeah, we're gonna finger the shit out of this tree. It's gonna be so easy. Okay, maybe if I didn't miss my roll timing like a fool... the tree. Hit him with the big flicky finger. I think this is an early one, too. And that's the way the cookie crumbles and the tree gets fingered. Love to see it. Ooh. Wait, we might not be able to... Yeah, we can't get into the capital right now because I'm actually lacking in, Yeah, right. I am currently lacking a rune or two, aren't I? Okay. You know what? That's fine. That's okay. I'll go ahead and equip myself the one that I do have at the moment. Oh. Oh, wait. Do I need to go activate it? I think I need to go activate it. That's a my bad kind of moment right there. Alright, in that case, I guess we need to go back to Stormvale main gate, and we'll go run through there real quick. You know what? Yeah, why not? Oh gosh, okay. Oh, okay. Well, Potato, I hope that changes for you soon, man. I do. Not having enough hours to work can definitely be pretty rough. So, and it's hard, frankly, because I mean, I feel like a lot of jobs aren't really paying too well right now, in the scheme of things. God, I hope that changes for you real soon, man. How did this guy come in here? I thought this room had a barrier on it. Huh. Odd. Alright, this fucking guy on a horse needs to go away. Well, heck. Hopefully, with the more hours on your schedule, things will get at least a little bit better in the scheme of things, so... I mean, yeah, oh, okay, well, if you're working part-time, then... I hope there's some balance going on there. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I'm just kind of working with the details being provided at the same time frame here, so... But... Yeah, I mean, if that's currently the situation, then hopefully there's, I don't know, more hours to be found. Something. Can't really lie, I'm not the best at talking about things I'm not 100% confident on. Working your way through college right now. Well, fair enough. Honestly, man, then in that case, I wish you the best of luck on that situation, because, I mean, working part-time, college on top of that, especially considering, like, the general cost that college can frankly just have on you. College ends up costing way too much for the amount of, like, effort that you have to put into it, and just, frankly, you don't get enough out of it at the end of the day. Or at least from my personal experience. It's one of those things. But yeah, man, I hope it gets better. Regardless, it hopefully will get better, but... Okay, let's see here. So I currently have, what, one Great Rune at the moment. I need a second one to get through the next location. Yeah, Colleague is indeed a term from Undertale. Thank you for bringing back that 2014 reference? Gosh, has it been that long? Was Undertale 2014 or 2016? Because, like, I remember it specifically during roughly that time frame. God, it's been so long. God, it's been so long since Deltarune came out, and, like, we haven't seen any new chapters out of Deltarune yet, which is unfortunate. I really hope he's, like, developing all of the chapters so that way he can just say, like, hey, guys, here's all of them all at the same time. Or, like, one back to back to back to back, you know? All trophies for all trophies for Undertale on PS4. Okay, so that means you went full psychopath. I hope the trophies were worth it. I hope they were. I'm gonna mute myself real quickly here, folks. Give me just a second. Alrighty. Okay, so now the Radon Festival is open to us. Let's go ahead and see what we can do here. I'm, of course, obviously, praying for a boss that's not going to cause us too many issues, but there's this fun little thing that Elden Ring likes to do on randomizers where it usually tosses some bullshit at you that you really have to leg it on. So hopefully that's not the case, but we'll see. College tuition is absolutely insane, and for the amount of bullshit you have to go through to make it all happen, like, for some folks, it is exactly what they needed at the end of the day, but for others, it is just, it's nothing. It is a nothing burger and a half, and it's sad. Which always makes me, frankly, kind of mad when I see people that are just able to absolutely sink endless amount of time into college. Because I don't know. I can't.
Before we begin, allow me.
Yeah.
But now, we must make merry.
Oh, gathering of champions!
Still about 7 to 8 KS semester, dude. I am so sorry. That is rough. I'm not even gonna hold you. That is just so damn rough. Worst part is like, yeah. That's probably some standard tuition right there to some extent. His clothes. Oh, were his clothes weird? I'm not gonna lie, I was not paying any attention whatsoever to what he had wearing. Hopefully it was interesting, though. Alright, here we go. Here's another boss. What's it gonna be? Placiduous. Not gonna lie, not awesome. But I am gonna summon summons on this one because I can. You know what? Yeah, I am gonna summon for this fight because, like, more summons might actually be a really good thing here. Although they may eat a bunch of lightning while they're at it, and that is the unfortunate part here. Oh, wow, we got a stagger already? Like, I am very hyped about the stagger. What hit me? Alright, another big ol' finger butthole. Big ol' finger butthole. Please stagger. Wow, no staggers. Alright, it seems we're down to just Blythe again, but you know what? We're gonna summon some more people in real quickly because every summon sign is technically a person, and you can just keep summoning people as much as you like when it comes to that. Blythe, you need to watch out on that big guy. big finger butthole. Run on in there, smack him in the face. Alright, he's gonna get into his third phase, but whatever, we'll take it. It's really not that deep. Luckily, Theralina is trying to heal as best as she can. She's not awesome at it. Alright, so he went third phase. Alright, Blythe, time to do that thing you were totally born to do, big guy. Jesus Christ, this boss fight. Oh my god, this is actually such a fitting arena for him. This works so well for Blizzage's axe. Alright. No, you're supposed to get fingered! Alright, finger, butt, hole! Oh, and that, my friends, is how you finger a dragon. You know... Yeah. Yeah, I'm not even gonna back down from that one. Holy... Oh, Lord. All that for a tortured pun? I mean, look, it was completely worth it. Really, if you think about it, 100% worth it. Alright, there we go. Beautiful. And that is another rune boss down. Only problem with that equation, that doesn't technically mean we just got another rune. It simply means that we just beat another rune boss. So, pretty much at this point, we're going to have to start just checking things to check things. Luckily, I did get the Academy Glintstone key, so we can go check that, which is awesome. That's good news. Though it may not necessarily pay off in the scheme of things. We'll have to see. So, gonna sit down, level up real quickly, and we're gonna keep moving along. Yeah. Did I get 2 seeds off of that fight? I think I did, yeah. Hey, look at that, we can equip our Great Rune. Wonderful. Right, yeah, duh. Of course we can. Totally forgot about that second part of the equation that I just did there. Alright, let's go make our way over to Renala, see what we have going on here. Maybe it'll be worth it. I can't get Warrior Jar Shard, or at least I've already checked that. Yeah, I've already checked that location, so I can't check it again. Because I think, if I remember correctly, I already killed Alexander. I believe I did. I have a pretty consistent murderous streak of Alexander, so I probably already murdered Alexander. But thank you for the check reminder. Alright, we're gonna go check the merchant that's down this way. I forget about this merchant lately. But he is indeed a check, which means we could possibly get a rune arc off of him. That's a crab, and that is a lobster, Jesus, a jellyfish. Okay, well, you know, the common rider makes things harder here. So I'm probably going to need to save quit this one, because, oh my god, the enemies in this forest are a little bit rough. Hop off right here, we're going to save quit it. Oh yeah, no doubt, I more than likely got something awful for killing Alexander. Because I feel like we would definitely be using it, and I probably would remember the check I got off of him. But I do think it was something absolutely valueless, like worthless trash. Which is unfortunate, because like in most cases, Alexander has good stuff. Okay, let's see here. We got a Somber 3, we got some Golden Seeds. Golden Seeds? I'm actually about the Golden Seeds, that's nice. Rot pot, rot grease. That's not too bad. In the right context, that's really, really good. Most of the shit is unfortunately a little bit bad though. Prince of Death's pustule, fetid death. Okay, that's so mediocre. Governs the resistance to the effects of death. That's a really bad shop. That could have been so much better, but like whatever. Okay, all right. Alright, Nation Butterfly. What's the enemy here? Oh, okay, well, one of those lads. Gotcha. Oh, okay, well I can just warp apparently. I'm gonna warp. That's honestly just faster. Or, well, really not faster in this case. It's just safer. And that's really important in this game. Alright, so I guess in this case we can go do Renala and whatever is in front of her. I'm hoping that somewhere along the route here we'll find that that next Great Rune, because we do need to find, I think, at least 2 Great Runes to get into the capital, if I'm not mistaken. That's at least the randomizer setting, so. There should be a tree that's over this way, which usually trees have quest items or key items, so hopefully this one has a Great Rune. If it doesn't, oh well. It's pretty much a free check. That is legendary, so this could be a Great Rune. Hey, look at that. We don't even need to go see Renala. Wonderful. Nice. I guess I could still go do it if I wanted to. I could still technically go do it if I wanted to. I'm just not really burnt out on doing it. I tell you what, we'll go into here and just kind of see what we're working with. We're pretty healthy, we're pretty lively and everything, so it's not really that bad for us to do so in the first place. Let me pop this too, because it's free 5 to everything in our stats. That's good. Might as well, you know? If I could find a decent katana right now, I think that would probably be our other major pull at the moment. That's not really useful. What's guarding? Oh, okay, we can deal with these. These are fine. Actually, funny enough, this guy just kind of belongs here. It's weird having a boss that tries to talk to you about politics. Honestly, it is weird having a boss talk to you about anything that is political by nature, in most cases. Political commentary in games are usually pretty weird to deal with. But luckily, that's why the Finger Flicker 5000 exists, so that way you can flick away those political issues without thinking about it too hard. Yeah. That is a giant piece of meat. Not excited. Don't want to touch it. Again, enemies that weirdly belong here, of all things. That was a dangerous place to be. No. No. Okay, you know what? Fuck it. I don't need the item. I don't want the item. You can have it. It's not... I don't need that item. It's fine. I don't want it. I don't want it anymore. I do want this item, though. Weirdly enough, I thought that item had multiple items on it, actually. Here for the money. Dude, yeah. That is really how a majority of boss fights go whenever you're playing games like this, and FromSoft, and Metal Gear Solid, and shit like that. It really isn't about anything other than the items, frankly. Like, yeah, I know you want me to have, like, political commentary and political thought or intrigue into what's going on here. and, like, to think deeper. But, like, man, I just came here for the quest item. I just have some money I need. You were worth, like, 10K. Well, you know, I guess in of itself, that is sort of political commentary, and that is that we're more interested in that than opposed to the actual, like, dialogue being presented. Oh! Oh, you were talking about your actual boss. My bad. Well, I mean, it still kind of works, right? Your real-life boss might be a little bit mad about that one. Gargoyle's Great Axe. Can't say I want that. Your actual real-life manager. My bad. That's... Look. I'm working with the context I'm given sometimes, okay? It doesn't help that we call bosses bosses and we call bosses bosses. There's a lot of these, like, wrinkly dick motherfuckers here. It's a little weird, but, like... Alright. What's guarding this chest? You know what? Nothing too bad. I can live with this. I say nothing too bad, but it is still actually kind of bad. Never mind, I'm deeply bothered by this area. Never mind, we're just moving. We're moving along. It's fine. I don't need to be here. I'd rather breathe. Alright, what's it gonna be? Not awesome, but it is ignoring me, funny enough. Oh! Wait, this is Valiant Gargoyle. Important distinction here. Valiant Gargoyle is not the same as one of the singular gargoyles. Okay, it's a good thing they die super easy. Okay, it's a really good thing we have a +9 for this, and it's also a strike weapon. Because, like, this would be an awful boss. This would be an awful boss. Please. I'm trying to break your kneecaps. Please, sir, let me break your kneecaps. I'm begging you, please, let me break your kneecaps. Oh my god, poison. And they gave us a sliver of meat, woo! I'm gonna drink on that one. Okay, alright, wonderful, thank you. Alrighty. Madrigal. Wonderful. Okay. Probably some more health at this point, because I feel like in terms of our stat pool, we're doing pretty good. Let's see, there's multiple checks that are in this area. I'll go ahead and start with the ones that are, like, right up top, I guess, because I can. Yeah, we're gonna go this way first, and we're gonna go check the two that are up top here. Oh man, I'm sorry you have a normal boss. No, I'm actually really happy you have a normal boss. Like, in this game of things, normal bosses are so underrated. Ugh. Having an insane boss, you really have to question everything going on. Like, how did they get to a position where they could be in power like that? Like, who gave them the right to be in power like that? Oh god. Oh god. Rot dog. Rot dog. Please, rot dog. Fuck off. Okay, well, you know, it's not awesome that we got rotted, but it's a good thing that we have genuinely so much health that we can just kind of eat it. Another dog, of course. Shouldn't be surprised. Alright, you know what? It's fine. We're good. We're golden. We're moving along. We're moving way out of here. Ooh. Honestly, on that Potato Boy, again, like, just hearing you say that, that's genuinely, like, one of those things, like, how? How did they earn a seat of any authority whatsoever? Like, who? Who in their right mind thought, like, oh yeah, no, this person right here, this is the person I want running my store? Isn't that insane how that shit happens? Like, I don't understand it for the life of me, but it sure does happen. And, like, they don't deserve it. No one deserves somebody that's that awful, frankly, but, like... Hey, Julian! Thank you, thank you. I appreciate the happy belated, of course, definitely. It was a wonderful happy belated. It does feel crazy to me that people can live in power like that, that just really should never, ever, ever hold any position in the world other than what they have. You are very hungover. Hey, don't even stress it, even a little bit. The fact of the matter is like, I got plenty of good birthday wishes the entire way around, so, I mean, look. You had a good night that night, don't even stress it, it's all good. Plus, honestly, like, you had more than a valid enough excuse. Being hungover is fucking miserable. So yeah, to say anything, I feel like you have more than enough of an excuse on that one. Yeah, well, it's still, again, too darn bad that crazy people like that can get away with that shit, and it just happens. Jesus Christ, this guy is different. Honestly, Julian, you didn't have to give me anything, so thank you. I appreciate it. Good news is that asshole fell off like a... Ew, he gave me turtleneck, weirdo. Wandering Noble Items, that's awful. Wait, okay, so wait, I just read the message fully. You have my birthday gift from 18 somewhere? I didn't realize, okay, you know, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, that one is less of a pass, if I'm gonna be honest with you, but like, still, entertaining story, I guess, is that you've been holding on to it that long. Is that actually gonna be Renala, or is it gonna be some other annoying enemy? It's gonna be someone else, isn't it? Gideon Ofnir, the bastard, the worst enemy in this fucking game. Oh, thank God, he's so weak. Oh, okay, thank God, he is incredibly weak. Alright, what's the second phase? Oh, Potato Boy, Rykard already happened. Rykard can't happen twice. Moog isn't an awesome tool. But, like, I can live with it. Okay, terrible start, by the way. Okay, still a terrible start. I think this is sewer mode. I think this is sewer mode right now. Normally he'd start doing a whole bunch of bloody slashes and whatnot to start doing his meter, but he's not doing that right now, so that means it's probably sewer mode. You know, honestly, the Gideon... Okay, Gideon into sewer mode was not bad. That's actually really not a bad combination to have to put up with. So that was good. That was actually really good. We definitely got away with it there. So yay for that. Still a hard couple of boss fights to put back to back like that. But you know what? I'm not going to complain right now. We got away with it. That's what matters. So. Funny enough, the Gideon arena was actually like one of the best ones you could ever have for Gideon. I think that is one thing that they kind of messed up on with Gideon, because, like, there are a couple areas in his arena that are safe spots, I guess. But for the most part, it is genuinely, like, you are going to slog the fight out if you are fighting him in there. Because everywhere you go in his arena, you are burning through stamina faster than you can actually put out. Meanwhile, this asshole has infinite stamina, infinite FP, and you just have to live with that. It's supposed to be released before Christmas. God, I hope so. God, I really hope so. It's been too long. It has been way, way, way too long. Like, it does need to come out, honestly. I really just want to see that game at this point. I wasn't gonna kill this ant, but, like, the ant challenged me, so I felt threatened. Also, fuck this guy. According to CEO of Bandai Namco. Well, hey, you know what? I will gladly take it, because I think it needs to come out. It just needs to happen at some point or another here, and, like, yeah. Yeah. At this point, it really has been, like, forever and a day since it's actually even come close to coming out. That was a meaty-ass dog. Also, Dragon, mildly terrifying to find here, because Dragon could just, like... Okay, good. He didn't get a chance to do that to me, but, like, he could have swooped my body off the ledge, and it wouldn't have been close. Like, he could have done it. So yay. That is a terrible location to put both of these enemy types. Oh my god. What sucks is I'm taking this place normally right now. Where the fuck is the elevator? Oh my god, I'm so stupid. Oh, we're supposed to be getting more information at the next Game Awards. You know what? I'm hyped. I'm excited. Like, I want to see that game happen. I love it that we run into a Kevin. Because, you know, honestly, Kevin showing up like this makes more than enough sense. These rooms are so incredibly dangerous. My god. Alright, blow up on that man, please. He didn't do a great job. There are so many enemies in this room. Hustle's helm. Nothing. Okay, nothing exciting. Alright. Who puked on me? Okay, there's a chest right there. I need to remember to go get that, actually. Just because it's right there, might as well. Blue silver mail armor. Okay. Can't really say I'm that excited about it, but like, hey, cool, nice. Free armor is free armor. What's this gonna be? Vow of the Indomitable. I remember this being really, really, really good in the right context. Alright, I guess we're gonna do some roof scaling. Technically, I meant to do roof scaling in the first place. Because honestly, when it comes to this area, just scaling roofs is just, you know, usually safer. I say that, granted, but like, it's still dangerous anyways, because that's how randomizers work. Honestly, that's completely fine. Potato Boy, that's really awesome news, actually. I'm pretty excited about that. Crucible Knot Talisman, not really a big concern of mine. Radon's... Oh, never mind. Nothing actually worth talking about there. Okay, cool. Yeah, we're gonna get the shortcut here because, well, safety is safety, so, yeah. I am gonna try to be safe if I can help it. Which is why we're not doing the skip right now, because we've been doing pretty good on this no-death run so far. So, yeah. Hey, it was wonderful seeing you, Potato Boy. Thank you for stopping in, bud. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your night and everything. Hope you take great care of yourself, get some food, get some sleep, all that magical stuff, man. Honestly, thank you again. I'll see you later, man. So, let me go this way. Because there are some checks that are over this way that I typically ignore, just because most of the time it's not really worth it to do the checks. But in this case, I'm going to say it's probably worth it to do the checks. Depending on what's in front of it, what enemies we're dealing with. Okay, this is fine. Yeah, these are completely fine. The ant is mildly terrifying with its glowing eyes, but luckily we kill things so quickly. I'm really glad that we have a +9 right now. That is so insanely big. Silver Scarab isn't awesome, but it's cool. I wonder if the bolos actually work like bolos. Alright. Get around that bullshit. Oh, dodge the fire, lady. Okay, now we're gonna do some roof scaling and hopefully avoid dying to anything too stupid. I ran out of stamina before I could actually get away with it. Oh my god. Even that does a lot of damage. Holy. Alright, golden runes. Don't really care about those too much, but like, hey, money is money at this point. Alright, I'm not gonna lie, I kinda hate doing this jump. Yeah, I fucking hate doing this jump, actually. Ooh, I don't want to be down here. Collect the item, I guess, but like, I'd feel better if I just went ahead and went back up to the top, honestly. So we're just gonna go back to the top, and we're gonna take this a semi-normal route. Alright, elevator access is now online for us, so yay for that. And I'm gonna take a sip of my drink here, folks, so give me just a second. Alrighty. I don't think I should have to go back up anytime soon again, but I should probably reset that in advance. Primarily because there are going to be some things I need to handle at some point or another here, but like, I don't want to concern myself with it yet. So. Alright, so we got 4 checks in front of us right now. We got that one item I just picked up, Somber 4, which, you know, more smithing stones, never bad. That's mediocre at best. A note. Wonderful. Golden Rune. Okay, Golden Rune's pretty big. none of that was really worth it. There are some more over on the steps in front of us, but hopefully it's not block. Okay, you know what? Actually, that's a really free spare set of enemies. So yay for that. All right. Black Flame. You know, if I had incants online, that would be really good to have. Unfortunately, we just don't. So that's not even remotely worth it. Alright. Get the Site of Grace real quickly, then we're gonna probably beeline it for our next boss, I guess? I feel like we're pretty well... I feel like we're pretty well in tune right now to deal with the next major boss. So, I could probably do that, honestly. It probably would not be a big deal at the moment. Alright, nothing here that's too dangerous. Well, except that lady, funny enough, she's kind of mildly dangerous. But, you know, we take what we can here. I am gonna kill her, actually. Fuck her. She's annoying, and I don't want her around. Bolts and mushrooms. Wow, she does look like she has mushrooms on her, doesn't she? So there should be a bunch of, like, just random item checks on this one, actually, because the Dragon Wing has Gravelstone on it. But, of course, with a randomizer, the items just get randomized into whatever. So, yeah. What's this gonna be? Smithing 7. How am I doing on my normal stones, actually? I'm not really too concerned about leveling a weapon normal. Let's see. You know what? Yeah, I think we're fine right now, actually. Funny enough, we're fine. Cheese. In what sense cheese, my friend? Golden Rune 4, not really that big, but I will take it gladly. Yes. No, but like, what are we cheesing? What cheese is there to be done here soon enough? Unfortunately, like with randomizers, a lot of what would normally be cheesable or feasible for cheese is just not as cheesable as we'd really expect. Alright, well in that case, Elden Beast, I will leave it at that. Yeah. Ant's not super big. Luckily, that Ant Queen's really not that big of an issue. You know what? Honestly, the enemy spread here is really not that bad. Honestly, if you are here in this arena, it's fine. But that's Mimic Deer, so... What's a weapon I can't properly use right now? Something that, like... Here we go. Go ahead and equip that. Unequip arrows. There we go. There we go. Mimic Tear is now stuck doing that, and now we can go ahead and, well, technically cheese him, because he can't do anything other than throw rocks at us at this point. I'd be impressed if he actually did any damage, but, like, he's not going to be able to do shit. Yeah, we're just going to finger ourselves. You know, honestly, chat, it's completely based and fine if you want to finger yourself. I would not ever doubt you for wanting to do so. You're completely fair and right to do so. Go for it. Hey, look at that. It reminds me of that one time we decided to finger the shit out of Gideon off in there. Nice. Oh, you heard me. Bacon is yummy. It was, look, if he didn't want to be fingered, then why was he so fingerable? You know? Honestly. Like, seriously. Like, not to be Mr. Philosophical about this one, or fingersophical if you want to get technical with it, but he was standing there. He wanted to get fingered, clearly, or else he wouldn't have just stood there and took it. I'm just saying. Shouldn't have picked a fight where there wasn't one. It was awful. I know. It was awful. It was miserable, awful. Nobody wanted to see that. It was a live display of graphic nudity nobody ever needed to see. But you know what? Here we are. Here we are. We did it. We fingered the shit out of the Mimic tier. And we're moving along with our day. Hopefully the next boss in front of us is also equally as fingerable. But we'll find out. We will find out. Look at that. There's one of those ancient ladies right here. And we can just finger her. Actually, never mind. She knows how to properly say no. Never mind. So she kind of gets away with it. Good for her. Never mind. She doesn't get away with it that well. Horaloo is absolutely one of the best bosses in the game. I fully agree with you on that one. Like, God, if Godfrey, there's still not a better boss in my opinion in this game, frankly. Like, Godfrey is just such a, it just feels good, you know? It doesn't matter how well you're doing against him, everything about the boss fight just feels superb. Or what's it gonna be? Okay, that's not awful. I can live with that. Yeah, this will be fine. Yeah, see, this will be fine. My man ran right into getting fingered. Oh, the dum-dum. The goofball. Hey, look at that, another great rune. And hey, you know what? Technically, you were kind of right, Bacon. It was Melania. It was just her great rune, though. I hate how you have to specifically activate that right there in order to get the grace to appear here so Melania or Melina can show up. It's a little frustrating, but oh well.
Hello again. Allow me, you are unprevented. The thorns are a husk of the only way to stand before and become the Elden Lord. My purpose serves to aid in that very act. So I'd like you to undertake to the flame of then and guide you.
Okay, so that's not awesome that she just handed us the warming stones. I'm also forgetting, for the sake of the randomizer, if I set it so you only need a certain number of great runes to actually make your progression past this point. I'm really hoping it's technically option number 2. Because if it's not option number 2, we're going to be stuck for a while looking for the rolled medallion. So I'm going to real quickly, while we have a second here, I'm going to check my randomizer setting and see what it is specifically. Great runes to enter mid. No, it's not. That's not how the marker works. Elden Beast. The marker is only to show you where to go to use the rolled medallion. You're supposed to get the rolled medallion base game from Melina. She gives you the medallion, and that gets you access to the bridge to get further ahead. In this case, I don't think we have what we need to progress. Yeah. No, we don't. So that means now officially at this point we are stuck trying to look for the rolled medallion. So, I mean, I'll still probably go here just to go ahead and see if I can find the rolled medallion, but we need to find the rolled medallion in order to progress. So we are, at this point, we are officially stuck doing everything and anything we can to progress until we find that medallion. So we might have to go visit Rykard, we might have to go visit possibly Fia. We'll have to see. I am a little annoyed that I didn't set that actually, because that is a... It's a good way to make sure that the randomizer doesn't get stuck on itself too much. God, I really hope we don't have to go down to sewers just to find the rolled medallion. If we have to go to sewers to find rolled medallion, that would be awful. Okay, alright, Elden Beast. Well, hey, no worries. Take care for the rest of the night. Take care of yourself, all that magical bullshit. I will catch you on a different day, friend. So, pretty much we need merchants and we need quest locations. So, golden trees. Let me check something real quickly. Do I have any summons that are worth talking about at the moment? I have Omen Killer Rollo. That's actually not too bad. I also have... that's not really awesome. That's not too good. Azula... No, I can't really say that's very good. That's a mediocre out of 10. I'd say Rollo would probably be a really good pull, just because Rollo is so incredibly aggressive that it is kind of worth it. Funny enough, this guy kind of belongs. He's in the wrong area, but, like, it does work for him. So now I'm stuck pretty much looking for quest items at this point, because if I don't find what I'm looking for, yeah, we're just not going to make any further progression. But that is part of the fun of a randomizer. As it stands, that is what we have to do. So hopefully we can find it. Hopefully we can make that progression as soon as possible, but we'll see. I might make it a point, though, tonight. We might call things sometime soon enough-ish. Probably not too soon, but, like, relatively soon. So. Please. Alright. Smithy 7s, okay. Runark, okay. Can't complain about a Runark. Runarks are always usually pretty darn good to get, so... But I guess in case of a no-death run... in the case of a no-death run, that's actually a pretty valueless item. So, let's see, I think there's 2 merchants on top of Mount Gelmir, which we're gonna want to go ahead and check both of those when we get there. I think we also might have the palace key, if I'm not mistaken. No, we don't have a palace key. That's unfortunate, but oh well. It's okay. We can live with that. Weird. Oh, okay, I see. So when you have one that's fully active, it's up here. But, like, when they're not active, they're down here. Okay, alright, gotcha. Alright, well, luckily we should be able to get up to the bridge. I can only pray that it's at one of the trees that are on the way to the bridge, but, like, there's a highly unlikely chance. It's just not something that happens in this game. That hand may kill me. Please don't kill me. Our meteorite staff. Can't really say I'm excited about that, but like, hey, it's an item, so. God, these fingers are making things hard. Please don't knock me off the bridge. Maybe I should have stuck around to challenge the fingers. Maybe I should have just... Maybe I should have just fucking left. Well, folks, that is officially the end of Jimmy's tale. As unfortunate as it is, Jimmy must now take the ever-long dirt nap. But, that being said, I'm going to probably leave things off here for tonight. We'll come back to this on a different day. Probably going to do a little bit more of some Baldur's Gate 3 here soon enough. But, in the meantime, folks, if you had a good time with me here tonight and you really want to show your love, your support, all that magical jazz, do be sure to leave a like. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Catching this as a VOD, same goes to you. And if you'd love to catch a stream live, well, hey, it's the best thing I can recommend to you. So, but that is going to have to do it for tonight. Thank you so much for stopping in. Get some water, get some sleep, all that magical BM. And I will catch you on a different day, folks. Seriously, thank you for stopping in, and I'll see you later, alright? Ta-ta for now.